welcome back. Thank you for watching my other videos. Thank you for watching this. Thank you for subscribing. If you haven't subscribed, please click on the subscribe button. Thank you. To see how I make this delicious, gorgeous looking Riro, continue watching this video. For this video, we're going to be using colored green. I'm using colored green for this Riro. You can basically use any kind of greens that you have in your local market. So you can use spinach or kale. You can use colored greens. You can use shoko or tete or whatever you have in your store. And for the pepper mixture, you use bell peppers and scotch bonnets and onions. You can use chili peppers. You can use habanero peppers, and you can use tomatoes. But if you're going to be using tomatoes, you want to make sure to drain the juice from the tomatoes so it doesn't make the Riro soggy. So right now I'm actually grating my peppers because you don't want to blend it. You want the pepper to look something like this. You don't want to blend it. You want to grate your peppers. So right now I'm just like prepping for the Riro. So this is a snapshot of all the things that we need apart from the seasoning, of course. So in this video I'm using colored greens, and the colored greens, I'm gonna insert a picture of what colored greens looks like. So basically what I did was I cut my colored greens, I rinsed it out before cutting, and I poured hot water on it and washed it and squeezed it into balls like that. And I already showed you how I made the peppers. Basically bell peppers, scotch bonnets, and purple onions. You can use any kind of onions, but so far I love purple onions. I just feel like it makes my soup taste better, so I use mostly that. And then we're gonna be using assorted meat. It's basically goat meat and some cow legs, and I'm using mackerel fish that I smoked, and also we'll be using crayfish and some Locust bean. And right there is palm oil. I'm actually mixing my vegetable oil with it, and we need some sliced onions. The first thing is you want to pour your palm oil in the pot, and once it's hot you add your vegetable oil or your canola oil, and you want to bleach your oil with the onions. You can add one onion just to make sure it's hot, and then you add everything else. And the next step is to add your Locust beans that you've already rinsed out, and we want to like fry this on medium heat for about 1 minute, and we add the peppers. So you just want to like stir it together and keep stirring occasionally for about 5 minutes. We're trying to dry out the water. Cover your pot, then you go back, stir to make sure it's not sticking to the bottom or not burning. And once it's fried for a bit, you had your crayfish and you had your fish. You can use stockfish, you can use mackerel, any kind of fish basically. You can use beef, you can use goat, you can use sharky, stripe. I use stripe, but I don't have it at home, that's why I just use this. So basically any kind of protein, any kind of meat that you want. And then you want to add your seasoning. Make sure you add a little bit of your nor and your I use nor, and I use white peppers, and I use salt. Just make sure you add a little bit at first, because sometimes the fish is salty, so you don't want to add too much salt. So at this point you just cover it and let the peppers and what was I trying to say? Let the pepper enters the meat. Let the meat soak in the peppers, and you want to like taste it to make sure the salt is enough. So at this point, when I tasted my sauce, I figured out I needed to add a little bit more seasoning. so I added a little bit more nor and salt. So I just added a little bit more nor and salt, and then you just want to stir it together. Hey guys, if you're watching this video and you haven't subscribed to my channel, please go ahead and click on the subscribe button. Thank you for watching. So you just keep going back to stir to make sure it's not burning or sticking to the bottom. And once it's fried, it'll look something like this. The next thing is to go ahead and add our collard green. You just shred it and just put it, and then you stir together. You want to stir from the bottom up, that way you can scoop the sauce at the bottom of the pot. And once it's all stirred together, what you need to do is leave it on the gas for about 5 minutes. It actually depends on what kind of vegetable you're making, because collard greens takes a little longer to cook. So I think I left it on the gas for about 5 to 6 minutes. If it was spinach, I would probably leave it on for about 2 minutes. If it was kale, about 5 minutes. But this is collard greens, so I left it for 5 to 6 minutes because I wanted the vegetable to be really soft. So that's it. It is done. You can pair this with poundo yam or regular yam or eba or amala or white rice. In this video, I actually paired mine with white rice because white rice is life, you know. So guys, you can follow me on my Instagram, Lola's Cooking _diary. And if you haven't subscribed, once again, please click on the subscribe button. Thank you guys for watching. I will see you in my next video. Bye.